What if I told you that the simple habit of reheating your leftovers could be slowly damaging your health? Yes, that's right. We all do it. Open the fridge, grab yesterday's dinner, and just pop it in the microwave without a second thought. It seems harmless, right? But what if I told you that reheating certain foods could be silently weakening your muscles, spiking your blood sugar, and even causing joint pain as you get older? It's a secret that most people don't realize. Especially as we age, our bodies don't handle reheated foods the same way they used to. Some foods might even be making you feel more sluggish or stiff without you even knowing it. In today's video, I'm going to reveal 6 common foods, 3 that become stronger for your body when reheated, and 3 that you should avoid reheating altogether. Trust me, the food at number 1 on this list might be sitting in your kitchen right now, and it's more powerful than you think. So stick around, because what you're about to learn could change the way you think about your meals and your health. Let's dive in. Have you ever opened the fridge, looked at yesterday's leftovers, and thought, I'll just warm this up and eat it again? It's a quick, easy solution, right? Safe even. But what if I told you that some of those leftovers, especially as we age, are actually doing more harm than good? It might sound shocking, but not all reheated foods are the same. Some foods, when reheated, can actually harm your body, weaken your muscles, upset your digestion, or even cause inflammation in your joints. The effects aren't always immediate, but they build up over time. And as we get older, our bodies handle food differently. In today's video, I'll be revealing 6 common foods, 3 that get better when reheated, and 3 that you should avoid. By the end, you'll know exactly how to protect your body, stay active, and feel better each day, simply by adjusting the way you reheat your meals. Let's start with a familiar and comforting food, oatmeal. Oatmeal, the morning superfood. Oatmeal is more than just a warm, comforting breakfast. It's an incredibly nutritious food, and it becomes even better for your body when reheated properly. Here's the science behind it. When you cook oatmeal, let it cool and then reheat it. The starch in the oats turns into resistant starch. Now, this may sound like a complicated term, but all it means is that the starch moves through your digestive system more slowly, feeding the good bacteria in your gut instead of causing a spike in your blood sugar. This is especially important as we age, since stable blood sugar levels help maintain energy throughout the day, prevent the sugar crash, and help keep your digestive system functioning smoothly. So, when you reheat that oatmeal, the resistant starch remains, providing you with a slower, more consistent energy release, something that's critical as we get older. In addition to that, oatmeal is a great source of beta-glucan, a type of fiber that's shown to lower bad cholesterol and help heart health. Many people don't realize that a simple bowl of oatmeal can help prevent heart disease and keep your muscles functioning well. The key to reheat it correctly is to avoid using high heat, which could destroy the starch. Instead, reheat it gently on low heat, adding a splash of water or milk to keep it creamy and smooth. That way, you get the most out of your oatmeal, ensuring that your gut and heart stay happy. Vegetable soup, a comforting boost for your muscles. Now let's talk about vegetable soup, another food that actually improves when reheated. There's something about a bowl of warm vegetable soup that makes it feel like a hug for your body. It's comforting, soothing, and offers much-needed hydration. But did you know that reheating vegetable soup can actually make it more nutritious? When vegetables like carrots, onions, celery, and leafy greens cook, their cell walls break down, and their nutrients get released into the broth. The longer the soup sits, the more accessible those nutrients become. And when you reheat the soup, those benefits are even more pronounced. This is especially helpful for older adults, as we tend to absorb nutrients less efficiently as we age. Not only does vegetable soup give your muscles the fuel they need to stay strong, but it also helps reduce inflammation. Ingredients like garlic and turmeric have natural anti-inflammatory properties that benefit your joints and muscles, especially when reheated. This makes vegetable soup an excellent choice for promoting recovery and mobility. When reheating, the key is to heat it slowly. Don't rush it with high heat. Let it simmer gently to preserve all the nutrients and enhance the flavors. You'll feel the difference in your energy levels and muscle recovery after just one serving. Brown rice. A muscle-friendly grain. Now, let's turn to brown rice, a simple yet powerful food that gets even better when reheated. Brown rice is often overlooked, but it packs a punch when it comes to muscle health. It's rich in fiber, magnesium, and B vitamins, all of which play a critical role in supporting muscle function and energy levels. Just like oatmeal, brown rice becomes more beneficial when cooled and reheated. The starch in the rice changes into resistant starch, which acts as a prebiotic. Prebiotics feed the good bacteria in your gut, promoting digestion, reducing inflammation, and boosting overall health. It also helps regulate blood sugar, which is important for keeping your energy levels steady throughout the day. Brown rice doesn't just support your muscles, it also helps you feel grounded and stable. Whether you're doing light exercise or just going about your daily activities, brown rice will provide you with sustained energy without the crashes. When reheating brown rice, it's best to do so gently. Add a little water and reheat it on low heat, either in the microwave or on the stove. This ensures that the resistant starch stays intact and your rice doesn't dry out. Brown rice is a simple but effective food that can make a big difference in how you feel each day. Mushrooms, a hidden danger. When reheated, now let's talk about a food that we often think of as healthy: mushrooms. Mushrooms are low in calories and packed with antioxidants, but they don't hold up well when reheated. Here's why. When mushrooms are cooked and then reheated, the proteins in them go through a process called denaturation, which makes them harder for your body to digest. For younger people, this may not be a big issue, but as we age, our digestive system slows down, making it harder to process these denatured proteins. Reheated mushrooms can lead to bloating, discomfort, and even nausea. This is why it's better to eat mushrooms fresh or enjoy them cold the next day. But there's another risk: bacteria. Mushrooms are porous, and when they are stored improperly, they can harbor harmful bacteria. Reheating mushrooms at high temperatures can sometimes worsen the situation, leading to stomach upsets or even food poisoning. So, if you love mushrooms, the best approach is to enjoy them fresh or eat them cold in salads, soups, or sandwiches. Reheating them isn't worth the risk. Eggs, the breakfast staple that can harm when reheated. Next up is eggs, one of the most popular breakfast foods. Eggs are rich in protein and essential nutrients, but when reheated, they can cause some problems. Here's why. When eggs are cooked and then cooled, the proteins inside them change. These proteins become harder to digest when they are reheated, causing digestive discomfort, bloating, and sluggishness. The bigger concern with reheated eggs is the fats in them. When eggs are cooked with oil or butter and then reheated, those fats can oxidize. This process creates harmful compounds that can increase inflammation in your body and potentially raise your risk of heart disease. For the best results, enjoy your eggs fresh. If you have leftovers, it's okay to eat them cold in salads or sandwiches, but avoid reheating them. If you need an energy boost in the morning, consider cooking them fresh and pairing them with avocado or whole grain toast for a balanced meal. White potatoes, a blood sugar nightmare. Finally, let's talk about white potatoes. We love them, whether mashed, roasted, or in a salad. But here's the catch. When you reheat white potatoes, they become problematic. The starch in white potatoes changes when cooled and reheated, causing blood sugar levels to spike. This leads to fatigue, energy crashes, and even worsens inflammation in the body. For seniors, this is particularly concerning, as it can contribute to insulin resistance, joint pain, and other issues. Instead of reheating white potatoes, try switching to sweet potatoes, which are lower on the glycemic index and provide more stable energy. Conclusion: small changes for big health benefits. In conclusion, not all leftovers deserve a second chance, especially when your health is on the line. Foods like oatmeal, vegetable soup, and brown rice can be nourishing and supportive for your body when reheated properly. On the other hand, foods like mushrooms, eggs, and white potatoes should be avoided for reheating to prevent digestive discomfort and inflammation.